not the dwarf from Warcraft 3. They look like the dwarf. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Does this look really familiar? I'm not sure. I think it's probably something from Warcraft 3. Anyway, the orc player. Whoops. The Tyranids player has 3 points here, but he's going to lose his bottom victory point. Although he's heavily ahead. He's even more than 200 points ahead in terms of overall victory points. I don't know how this match is going to last as long. Especially he's going to have to start doing some serious damage soon to come out of this. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Just got interrupted there. Should be back, no problem there. I see there's a rocket launcher for the tactical squad. Like, I'm not sure. I guess the rockets do pretty good damage versus the Carnifex. Oh, nice animation there of the sergeant getting absolutely destroyed by the Carnifex, getting eaten alive. The Space Marine player is taking massive damage here. Although I'm not sure what this blue ore actually is. And the Carnifex is taking some rockets, like, but it doesn't seem to be doing very much damage to him. Although the Ravener's getting surrounded here, so he's going to have to back him off. Thought he left that a bit late there, but he actually made it out, so it was good timing. The rockets, since the Carnifex has like monster armor, he's not taking much damage from the rockets. He needs to back away though. He's going to get the combined attack here is going to be able to take out the Carnifex. I think he should probably bring him out and shouldn't leave him in that fight, like. Oh, actually, it looks like he's going to drop some spore mines here. So, yeah. Although it won't kill the regiment, like. Although he looks like he took out one. Looks like he took out one troop, but the Space Marines are so tough. Like, spore mines aren't that great against them. Spore mines are usually mainly just useful for the sort of initial sort of shock and explosion of the regiment, like, so they can take them out very quick. The Carnifex is going to go down here, but like he's obviously caused a lot of disruption in the Space Marine player's tactics, like, because he has to like fight this monster outside his base. But it is going to go down here, as is plainly obvious. Like, he's up to level 5 now, so he's also pretty powerful. The Tyranids player's been extremely aggressive here. I'm not sure why he's moved his Ravener Alpha into this middle of the fight here. And he's got some regular Alpha or regular Raveners, like, which I always thought were pretty poor unit, like, but obviously they've been buffed, so they must be pretty good now. It's an absolutely brutal fight here. I don't know what this Tyranids player's doing, like, but I would never in a million years, like, would I actually go inside a player's base and start to actually attack them like that, because, it's so risky. But he seemed to do a pretty good job. I think he definitely came out the better. I don't think he lost any troops, and he actually killed a few Space Marines, like, which will cost him money to replace the unit. Although I haven't said that, he seems to have lost control over a couple of victory points. I'm not sure why. Like, there's no real need for that. Like, considering like the Space Marine player had to contend with a Carnifex inside his base, it seems quite strange that like he lost map control. But he still got the Ripper squad sneaking around trying to take the points. I'm sure like most Space Marine players are cracking up about this. Like, although here comes the Force Commander trying to sort it out. If the Force Commander gets a nice, okay, then Force Commander's not sorting it out. Oh, no, he is sorting it out. But if the Force Commander gets a nice Earth effect attack, he can really take out a lot of the Ripper Swarm. And while that's happening, it looks like he might actually lose the Ripper Swarm. He seems to only have 2 or 3 left. But while that's happening, the Tyranids player looks like he's still picking off tactical squad members. Looks like the Force Commanders actually went down again, so it was pretty poor play. Quite surprised. I don't want to sound like a total dickhead here, but from a rank 38 guy, like, he seems to have his control of his Force Commander seems pretty poor. How the hell did he lose his Force Commander to that? Like, he obviously knew like from the engagement with the tactical squad that that there was a huge blob of Tyranids around there, so he sort of like should have been ready for that. This match could have been over, like, seriously. It's just like the Tyranids player hasn't been keeping the track on the victory points, even though he's dominating the Space Marine player, and totally dominating the Space Marine player. He hasn't actually been able to like keep control of the victory points, despite the fact that he's actually got a Ravener, not a Ravener squad, a Ripper Swarm running around stealing the points. What's this here? It's just like it's got like a wee sneaky scout squad hanging around. Like, I guess that's why he's been taking the points. He's using this regiment to hide. It's quite a good spot. Like, if you were playing this here, you could quite easily miss that. It's quite clever because he's down to one troop on the regiment, so it's actually easier to hide. So he is pretty interesting tactic. Space Marine players are the Tyranids blobbing up a lot, so like it's actually pretty scary for the Tyranids player because I think he's actually, it looks like he's got more Space Marines than he does like than the Tyranid has units himself, like, and they're supposed to be the Zerg race, you know, the swarm race, like. So it looks like the Tyranid player's been very aggressive here, and he's actually chasing the Space Marine right back into his base. I guess he can't get inside the cones of attack, like, so he's obviously going to take a lot of damage here. I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not. It's really, really aggressive, like. But this is a bad idea. You can see there what happened there. He's actually lost 2 warriors and a Ravener. It's just a bad idea. And he looks like he's brought in. He's lost the commander again. Commander's getting absolutely destroyed, ripped apart by the Carnifex there. It was just brutal, like. I don't know how many times he's lost that force commander. It seems pretty ridiculous, like. Although I think this is a waste of the Carnifex, like, you know, he's just sends it in to die. It's like, why do that? Like, look at the most experienced. The tactical squads are up. Oh, nice, a terraform coming in right inside the Space Marine player's base. This match is absolutely nuts. This is some crazy shit. Like, the flipping audacity of the aggressiveness of the Tyranids players is absolutely astounding. Like, it's just crazy. And I think he might have killed one Space Marine with that, but it didn't seem to do very much damage because, like, tactical squads are so tough that they don't really die, and since they're beside their base, they can just heal. They can just get their health back anyway, so it's not really much of a cost. And as I was saying, like, all these kills that the tactical squad are getting, that tactical squad's up to level 4, like, so their hit points are going to be absolutely ridiculous. Like, in fact, they're nearly as tough as Buddy. Once he gets another squad back, he'd be tougher than a novice squad, for Christ's sake. I'm still very surprised here. It's just because of the fact that this Tyranids player cannot deal with this scout running around stealing points. He just can't handle it, like, because this map, as I'm saying, this fight should have been over ages ago. But he just, every time he takes points, he runs off, and then the flipping scout steals the point back. So he really needs to finish this guy off. I really think this fight should have been over a long time ago, like. And in fact, if the Space Marine player can win this because of that, like, it will seriously blow my mind, like, because there's no way he should have won this. He's just been devastated every fight. All he's done is hang around in space. Pretty dodgy from the Ravener player there. He looks like he's going to lose his hero. That was a very strange idea, like. Although lucky enough, he's actually been bounced out of the range. Now it looks like the force commander's gone down as he teleports out of the fight. Why is he teleports at the time? I was actually